Okay, so I know COVID. I know we've been dealing with stuff since we've been shut in, and I think we come to experience new things. Like people have discovered their talents. Some people have discovered talent. Some people haven't. Some people are just trying to make it through the year. However, I do want to say that I was put on to Luke Combs by one song, and I don't really listen to the radio. I don't really listen to sources, the main sources, mainstream. But I said, let me try some more country because country has always been something I didn't really want to get into. But I decided since this episode we're gonna get into Luke Combs, right? And he put out 3 songs I'm gonna talk about, and I'm doing these as a compilation for every artist that I've been not discovered, but because I understand life gems. But this is about Luke Combs. I've just really got put on to him. I'm blasting him a lot more, and I kind of just want to talk about it. So while this is not the original rap or R&B, this is more of a country thing to it. So we wanted to talk about the first song, and I know it isn't so popular, so I was looking at iTunes, but it's not the first song on the album either. But it's the last song on the album. It's 15. It's number 15, and it's called "Beautiful Crazy." And he goes and explains how the little things like obsession with him or fascination, the love, the attitude, the emotions, the physical expressions, just the way she speaks, the way she drives, everything. He likes everything about her. And or her being crazy, and he just loves the way it is. Now, some people just say, "Hey, well, that's just a song," But I've been dealing with some things lately, and I don't want to really put it out there. Quarantine, I've been through a lot of things, and I don't think crazy is a bad thing. But I do understand that most people don't like crazy. But I think he was just saying that no one's normal. There's always weird. There's always crazy. And weird and crazy aren't a bad thing. They're just you enjoy it. Like even if it's like the last minute playing changes TV. Or just wanna watch TV and he changed his plans last time and y'all just spend time together. Like quality time. Which I don't think a lot of people do in this generation anymore because it's all about hookup culture. But I think listening to this and everything she does amazes him. Just hey, we were going to dinner, we were hanging out with friends. Hey, let's not do that. Let's just relax. Let's vibe by ourselves. And I think that's just amazing. And he's saying that all of her emotions are out in the open. You see them all. She expresses them all. So it's basically out on her sleeve. And I do like that. Predictable. And he does like unpredictable women. Whoa. He doesn't. It's a great song to me. Now, this, as I told you, me getting into him was because I was going through something very emotional. I was doing things. So there's another song. It's called, I had another song. And it's called I Must Never Met You. Because people say there's always, he was going through something and he was dusting himself off. But this is old saying that grass is always greener on the other side. He doesn't feel that way. He feels that, hey, well, she was the love of my life or the first love of somebody, and you get attached. And he says that anybody that says green on the other side has never met you because he can't get over you, and he's attached to you, and that's all you think about. You have his mind, you have his body, you have his soul, you have everything emotionally and physically about this man, and he just cannot get you out of his mind. And no matter what it is, right? Never met you, and it's just because it's catchy. So I just remember him saying, "Never met you," and he's just saying that the way she attaches herself, the way she obsesses about him, and I think again the way he says, the way she obsesses about me, is something that I just think he likes. Guys want to feel love too. So he likes that about it, which is amazing, which is good. We need that more in our life. We need more in society. As society is turning a little bit, I think that's a great way to understand society. We gotta be like, even though people don't fall in love like they should anymore. Like Valentine's Day is when people show love, but they don't show it year round. And and some people just love, like physical expression, and to be shown what they really mean, what they really mean to you, which is completely why I understand this song. It's a great song. I'm not saying it's a bad song, but it's great. He's an amazing artist because I connect with both of these songs, right? And it's a great song. Now, this third song that I don't think is as popular, because this came out 2 years ago in 2019. It's called Better Together, where he starts off kind of trying to explain himself, but he says, without you, it's not fun. And I guess that's what he's trying to explain. So he just explains constantly. He's like, well, if our names are together or if we're spending time together, it's always fun. It's always joyful. It's always good. It's always a vibe, as most people would say. It's a vibe. And he doesn't understand. He's like, well, what's love without a guitar? Well, without the strings of a guitar, what is love? Because every love song you hear a guitar. So he's like, what is love without it? Right? And I think we've gotten to that point where what is love without it? So I completely understand. He's saying, when you're with me, I feel like I'm on top of the world. I'm on cloud 9. And I understand that because that's something that a lot of people try to understand and go through. But a lot of people don't experience it. And he's just saying, because some girls will wear a lot of lipstick, he's just saying that at one point it did stain the glass, which I took it as, well, the more you're around me, it stains my heart. So you're getting closer and closer to my heart, that's what I took that as. But I know it can be interpreted different ways. But seriously, Luke Combs, everybody. Luke Combs is an amazing songwriter / artist / country singer. It doesn't feel like country though. Like you hear like the banjo, but it doesn't sound like country. It sounds like an R&B song. This guy is very talented. So I do want to say, if you're looking for a new artist or you're looking for like a country R&B song, do not go fully country. I would definitely say, please go listen to Luke Combs. Just want to make that thing. I want to make that a statement. I just wanted to do this because I do feel like there's some artists that won't be able to break it. So overall, this catalog overall, these 3 songs I've heard so far, I have to give it a 7 because I haven't heard much. But it's a great body of work. It's a great song. It's a great body of work. They're balanced. They're mastered. Everything. I do love this, and it has meaning. It has soul. It's long guitar. It's great. I do love this though. It's a great kind of song.